Hi everyone, I've just been out and bought myself a brand new fly rod. I'm so keen to use it that I can barely contain my excitement. Righto, now that was a bit of a silly introduction, wasn't it? But it's true, I bought a new fly rod and I can't wait to use it. It's Christmas in a few weeks and I'm a bit of a Christmas Grinch. In fact, I'm probably the biggest Christmas Grinch in town. So I thought, well, maybe if I go out and buy myself a present, I might look forward to Christmas a bit more. So I went out and bought myself a new fly rod. I've bought this specifically for these tiny streams that I love to fish. My normal trout fishing fly rod is a 7'6" 4-weight. My cod fly rod is an 8-weight. This is a 2-weight and it's only 6 foot long. It's a 6 foot 2-weight TFO or Temple Fork Outfitters 2-piece. I've got a TFO reel on it and I've got some Rio, I think it's called Technical Trout 3-weight line. Let's go and see if I can fill a trout and christen my new 2-weight. Now I've come to a stream that you're probably familiar with because I fish here quite regularly. I know there's a lot of fish here and that's why I've chosen this spot. Gee whiz, that's a short fly rod. Now today I'm fishing dry fly only. Oh, look at that. I haven't got the nymph. Usually I have a nymph suspended under my dry fly, but today I'm just going with a royal stimulator on its own. Oh, look at that. These little weenie rods really are designed solely for this type of fishing. Geez, if nothing starts rising to this stimulator soon, I'm going to have to put a nymph underneath, I think. Looks so good there. Trout should be climbing all over that. I might stick a nymph underneath, I think. Now I've been fishing the dry on its own for a while and I haven't seen any fish rise for it, so what I've done, I re-rigged and I've just dangled a black bead-headed nymph under my dry. Oh, next straight off, look at that. As soon as I put it in, the very first cast I put it in, I put the nymph on because I wasn't doing any good, and as soon as I did, a trout came up and grabbed the dry. Go figure. Did I really need the nymph? I'm guessing not, but I'm going to get a photo of this because it's my first trout on my new rod. My new rod. Now, I'll get that stimulator out of your mouth and I'll get you back in the drink. See you later, mate. Off he goes. Now, I've got to tell you a funny story. I'm going to put my GoPro back up on my head. I started down there, I've walked all the way up here with a dry fly, have not had a touch. I was using a royal stimulator. So I thought, well, I'll stick with the stimulator, but I'll go a bigger one because I'm going a little bead-headed nymph, which can be a bit heavy. And the stimulator I had on was a smaller one. I thought I'll put a bigger one on because it'll be more buoyant and I won't get pulled under as easy from the weight of the nymph. Very first cast, the trout came out and hit the stimulator, not the nymph. Maybe all I needed to do was tie a bigger stimulator on rather than a nymph. But anyway, I've got the double now, they've got two to choose from. I'm on the board, I've christened my new TFO 6 foot 2-weight. I'm excited. I swear to God, this rod was designed specifically for this type of fishing. Small streams, beautiful. Got him. He took the nymph. Ha ha. Gee whiz, he's got a count of himself on the 2-weight. Come on, mate, let's go down here. Look at the size of that brown trout. Out of that tiny little pocket. Right, now I've made my way upstream. That spot where I was fishing is probably the heaviest fished, the most heavily fished part of the creek, so I've come up here to a different section. Got him, straight away. First hole I fished. Look at that. Come on, mate. Once again on the stimulator. Now old Stimmy is doing the job. He's got them both in his mouth, but only because the nymph is tangled. I'll get you unhooked and untangled. Little brown trout. See you later, mate. The first spot that I got in, I was down that way about half a kilometre or so, but I've come in upstream. Nice. Quite often they can just sit in the back of the pool there like that. I'm having issues with this stimulator. I just can't keep it on surface. There it is. It's on the surface. Oh, and I missed him. It's on the surface this time when I fish hit it and I missed it. They're hitting the stimulator more than the nymph. And tell you what, I'm thinking about just going down to a stimmy. There's one. Got him. Go you, good thing. I can still feel him kicking. It's only a little fish. This is so much fun with the 2-weight. He took the nymph this one. All I saw was the stimulator disappear under the water at breakneck speed. These little rainbows are very, very fast. Love the little rainbow on the nymph. I've had a few takes on the stimulator, but not much interest in the nymph, and I've been, oops, oh, there he goes. Nothing fancy about that release, just a typical rainbow trout throwing a tantrum release. As I was going to say, I've been having a few issues keeping my stimulator floating, and the fish seem to be going for the stimulator, so I'm thinking about taking the nymph off, which will prevent it pulling the stimulator down, but then that one just came and took the nymph, so maybe I better stick with it for a few minutes. Here's some footprints here, so someone's been walking through here ahead of me. This one, oh, I missed him. He hit the nymph. He's under it again. Got him. Come on, buddy. Oh, you got off. Another little weenie bow, little rainbow, but he got off. But that's okay because there's more where he come from. Plenty more fish in the sea. Plenty more fish in this creek. Oh, it's got to be a trout on it on there. Yep, got him. Oh, I missed him. It was a left-handed strike. I was holding the rod in my left hand like that because there's too much crap behind my right side, and he took the nymph and I missed him. I've just found a tiger snake. Now, the tiger snake has a really nasty reputation of being a very cranky snake, but the thing is, they've got really poor senses and they get startled easily. This snake doesn't even know that I'm here. So if I slowly make my way towards him, you might be able to get a bit of a view of him. He's just noticed me. He's just noticed me. There he goes. There he goes, straight in towards my direction. The old tiger snake, a lot of people think that they're real aggressive. The problem is you startle him. Had I not seen him, then if I just gone and climbed on there and I would have startled him and he would have flattened his neck out and gone all ugly. So because I just saw him out there sunbaking, I was able to try and get a bit of a look, and as soon as he realised I was here, like all snakes, he just went straight for all the cover. Bloody beautiful. Come on, oh, it's 100, it's 100, got him. Oh, so flighty. They are so flighty. He wanted that, but he just would not take it. Well folks, that's it. It's been pretty quiet. I've seen a lot of fish. I've seen quite a lot just flash under my fly, reluctant to strike it. There's a lot of footprints along the creek, and today's Monday, and I reckon somebody's walked through here yesterday, and the fish are very flighty. And that tiger snake, wow, that was just beautiful. But I've had a blast, and I've got to christen my new 2-weight 6-foot TFO fly rod, which is awesome. Before I go, just a big shout out to Adventure Camping and Fishing in Wangaratta, whose service was just second to none as always. Big shout out and thanks to Lockie for helping me select the rod, and to young Jordan Mills, who set it all up for me, ready to go. Done a ripping job. Adventure Camping and Fishing. If you're in Wangaratta and you're looking for fishing gear, they've got it all covered. Folks, I've had a blast. I can't wait to use my 2-weight again. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, why not give it a big fat thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video.